Welcome back, and if you're new, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by. I really appreciate you. So, it's still December, and my goal was to read all Christmas books, but I decided the other day that I was gonna kind of switch it up a bit, so I did, and I did some audiobooks, and I was behind on the what is it, the bromance series or whatever by Lisa K. Adams, where the guys have a book club. And I read, like, I did the third book and did the fourth, like, I'm on the fourth book, because the fifth book is a Christmas book, so I'm hoping to get the fourth one done so that I can get to the Christmas one before Christmas. But in the meantime, I noticed that the book, The Roughest Draft by Emily Wibberley, was available on audiobook through my library. And a while back I was going to do this one because it is a Once Upon a Book Club book box that I have, and I really wanted to get to all the presents in here. But so I decided to listen to it and not read it physically. So now we're going to go in and find on what pages are what and all that stuff. But if you've never done Once Upon a Book Club, it's a monthly subscription, but you can also do, like, you can just buy boxes. Sometimes they have in, like, the shop area, you can just buy, like, older boxes, and then you can also do, I did the Halloween pre-order and got a Halloween box, and then I did the Christmas one last year, but I missed out on it this year, the 12 Days of Christmas, so it's whatever. But I wanted to do this one, so we went ahead and did it. So, anyway, like I was saying, you get a book with a signed nameplate. You get at least 4 gifts that correlate to the book in some kind of way, as well as a little book pamphlet type thing, and it gives you an interview, like a conversation with the author, some discussion questions, like if you were doing a book club with it, and then you can also, like, get on their Instagram and Facebook Live. They do those to show you, when they're open and stuff. And then on the back of these things, there's normally something, a game, a recipe, whatever. And this one is Write Your Own Story, Plot It Out. So for this, it's basically kind of like a rough draft of what a story you're writing would be about. And then you also get a note here as like on a 5x7. And this is the signed nameplate. But this one right here, it was such a good story. I enjoyed it. It was about 2 authors that they wrote a book together however many years ago. Let me put this down. Okay. Oh, and you also get a bookmark with a quote or something from the book. Well, something. I don't know. Anyway, besides that. So, 2 authors, they wrote a book together, and now they haven't spoken since. They kind of left on a little bit of a bad terms, I guess you can say. And they still have one more book that they have to do for their contract. And the female author, let me get their names, hold on. Katrina, the female, she is engaged to her agent, I guess you could say. He was also the agent of the other person at one point. But so she's engaged to him, and she doesn't want to write anymore. And then the other person, or at least she's taking a break from writing at this time. The other person is Nathan. Nathan is still writing. He just had a book come out, and it's not doing as good as the one they wrote together. But there are a lot of speculation going on in the tabloids, in the book community, like the whole thing about why they separated, the rumors about how maybe they had an affair or something, because Nathan was married at the time of them writing their first book. But now they're divorced. So, of course, those rumors are going to fly. But I really enjoyed this book. This book was more like a know when to walk away when you have the feelings, so that you don't mess anything up, I guess, kind of would be the lesson there. Like, know when it's right for you to be together. And this one, it's like the last part of the synopsis. And while passion and prose push them closer together in the Florida heat, Katrina and Nathan will learn that relationships, like writing, sometimes take a few rough drafts before they get it right. So there were some issues this whole time, and we kind of get like a back in the day, like this is what happened, this is how they reacted to it, versus like now. And they had some moments where I kind of laughed out loud. Some are a little cringy, but overall, I really enjoyed this book. I kept wanting to see, like, are the rumors true as you're reading it? But, yeah, it was super good. So we are going to open the 4 gifts that came with this. And like I said, I normally do this as I'm reading, but I was just so into the book. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do it all after, and that's what we're going to do. So the first one is from page 16. So let me turn to page 16, and I'm going to read you what it says right before I am to open your gift. It says, I hold up the bookstore bag. I went to forwards. When did you come home? Chris doesn't work from home often. Every chance he gets, he's in the office or riding the endless carousel of networking with editors and authors. So that is her coming home after going to a bookstore trip. She really likes to read, but she never wants to get recognized. And I can't blame her for that. You just want to go get a good book. Why do you want to have to sign everything all the time? So let's see what we get. Hopefully a book, considering she went to the bookstore. Oh, this is one of those tough packages. Hold on. Oh my goodness. We get a cute tote bag with a book in it. Okay, so the tote bag says Obstinate Headstrong Girl by Jane Austen, and it has a front pocket as well as the main pocket. And we get a book. The book is Refraction by Nathan Van Heusen. So this is the book that Nathan wrote on his own. This was his recent publish. And the girl at the bookstore recommended it to her, not knowing who she was. And then obviously she knew Nathan. And they talked about it. They were like, oh, it was good, but it's not good as Only One. Right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's like a funky. Anyway, that's the book that they wrote together. So this is his book on its own. Oh, yeah, this really cool tote bag. I'm so excited. Like, I could bring this to the bookstore or the library. It's going to be awesome. All right, so the next gift is on page 95. Let's see where we're at. Excuse me. So for this one, it says, it's a clever speech, one I have the feeling she's pre-written, crafting dialogue for herself the way she would for our characters. However, Katrina is nothing if not skillful. I have to concede I'm intrigued. I sip my drink, Katrina's white flag of black coffee. Even over the scent, I smell her hand cream. So, this must be her hand cream. Ow. Because he is a coffee drinker. She is not. She's a tea drinker. I wish I would be a tea drinker, like a hot tea. I really don't like it. Do you drink hot tea? Is there a way to make it really good that it won't make me miss coffee? All right, So, hand cream, fiction, hand cream. It is coconut. So we have a coconut smell just like her. Let's see if I can get it open real quick. And I think it's so cute because it has like writing on it like it would be an like a book or whatever. Oh, that smells good. Definitely smells like sunscreen. Like you get that sunscreen, but like a good sunscreen. You know the ones. So the next one is on 145. And it says, let's see. You probably introduce yourself to the bookseller. They just pulled up your catalog. Yes, he leans in on the steps, metal railing in no hurry. I notice in his pocket the leather pouch in which he carries his signing pens. This must be a signing pen. Let me pull up the next page just so I have it open. There we go. Put that to bookmark it. So, Nathan has like a specific set of pens that he uses to sign books, whether it be like at an official signing, or he likes to randomly pop in at bookstores and go find his stock, which is awesome. I think that's awesome whenever authors do it. I see it online all the time, like different ones that like they'll make a video of them going into the store and show you like the location they went to that they signed some of their books. And I would love to one day wander into the same bookstore as some of these people did and find one just randomly sitting on a shelf signed. That would be awesome. Ooh, so we get this nice little pouch, very heavy duty. And then inside we have 3 pens. And they are black ink, which is awesome. And they have like writing all over them. So we have yellow, pink, and blue. And I love a good pen. I think I get it from my mama. My mama was the same way. She always had pens. It was insane. Like, let me tell you the story one time. So one time I borrowed her truck. She had a Jeep Cherokee or whatever. And I just went and run to the local Walgreens. Like, it wasn't that far from the house. And I didn't lock the car. I just went inside, real quick. I wasn't even in there for a long time. I come out and her whole work bag is gone. And that work bag had hundreds of pens, markers, highlighters, you name it. She just collected pens. She liked certain ones. She was so mad at me. Like, legit, was so mad at me because she had to get a new work bag and she had to start her pen collection all over because the department she worked in was medical records, so they did a lot of writing. She had her favorite pens, and I let them get stolen. Yeah. Not Daughter of the Year for that. All right, so the last gift is on page 160. No, I think to myself, I won't give him that satisfaction. I shoved my bookmark carelessly into the pages of the book I wasn't reading. Upstairs, I hear the hiss of Nathan's shower. So, let's see what it could be. Maybe a bookmark, because she hastily shoved her bookmark in. Yes. Get it open. There we go. And it says, read between the lines. It's kind of like imprinted, pushed down with the little tassel in this pretty, almost Tiffany bluish color. Super cute. Does smell a little weird, like, new leather does. But yeah, this, I find some really good gifts, all book related. You can even say the hand cream is book related because when you're reading a book and you're turning pages, sometimes you don't want to lick your finger and the pages are stuck. Put some lotion on. Turn that page right away. But yes, this book overall, absolutely loved it. I'm going to see if... and also, I only read Emily Wibberley earlier, but it's also Austin Siegmund Broca. So it's 2 authors. Absolutely love this book. The dynamic, the relationship, Even like the outside influences, it was like really good character going. There was just one asshole in the whole thing, and he really irked my nerves. But, you know, sometimes you get the one asshole. But yeah, so I'm glad I took that little break to read this as well as the romance book club. Like I said, I'm almost done with book 4. And then I can start the Christmas one. So, yay! And this week is getting cold. Like today, it's like right now outside, it's currently disgusting. It is wet. It's raining. It's been raining for a few hours now. And, you know, I live in the South. They're talking about, you know, temperatures in the teens and lower through like Monday, like in the morning time, like, you know, late night time, whatever. At some point, it's gonna get really cold. Like I think for Monday, I looked and it was like 12. So yeah, I'm not built for that, but if you need me, I'll probably be bundled up in about 6 blankets, 4 pairs of socks, with some coffee and a good book. Just leave me. Just leave me in a big puddle of blankets. I'll be fine. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that this book sounds good to you and you go and check it out and support these authors. And I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.